Sure. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so I'm back, Oshyy again. For this video, I'll be reacting to, well, you already guessed it because it's in the title, but yeah, I'll be reacting to the Hobbs Shaw trailer, which is actually a spin-off of some sort to, you know, the Fast and Furious franchise. First and foremost, that I would say this right off the bat, I am not excited for this in any way, okay? I lost all my interest in the Fast and Furious franchise ever since Furious 7. I think that was Furious 7 when I started losing interest in the series or in the franchise. Why did I say series? Yeah, because I don't know, there was something gritty in the first 6 movies. Like for the first 6 movies, I actually liked the tone in it. There's some jokes, there were subtle jokes, but they're not like laughable ass jokes. They were just subtle. And I don't know why they keep devolving into the parenting side where they actually start to overuse the word family, and I don't know, I don't get the point. So yeah, as I said, Furious 7, I started losing interest. Then Furious 8 for me was the worst offender, especially that scene with The Rock and, you know, the whole soccer team thing. That was cheesy as fuck. And yeah, I'm not really sure what to expect with this franchise now. In terms of the movie Hobbs and Shaw, the only thing I like is Idris Elba and that one girl from Mission Impossible Fallout. Those are the 2 things that I like. Then, as this production as a whole, the only thing I like about this is that the director for this movie is David Leitch. David Leitch is actually the co-director of the first John Wick movie, and he's the director of Atomic Blonde and Deadpool 2. The only thing I like about him being in this movie is because he promised that after this movie, he would be focusing more on the production for The Division, the movie adaptation of The Division, which is a game that I actually play. That's the only thing that I like about this. I love the fact that this movie will be releasing soon, so that David Leitch would actually put more focus on the project, The Division, because that's the movie that I want to see, not this one. But anyway, it is what it is. It's a movie, so I gotta react to it, and it has a trailer, so I have to react to it. Even the thumbnail for the trailer looks cheesy because, ugh. Anyway, I'll try my best to be fair. Okay? Go.
I'm dealing with the future of the planet.
No, Idris Elba, as I said. I loved him ever since the first Pacific Rim movie, even the Thor movie.
I am human evolutionary change. Bulletproof. Superhuman.
Who the hell are you?
Oh yeah.
Bad guy.
The girl from Mission Impossible Fallout.
The mission has been compromised. We need help.
Why is there a power thing in this movie?
His name is Brixton. He's a ghost. We're gonna need the best trackers in the business. Luke Hobbs.
I'm what you call an ice-cold can of whoop ass.
Career lawman. Always gets his guy. We're gonna need to operate outside the system. Deckard Shaw.
I'm what you might call a champagne problem.
That one I like.
Rogue former MI6 agent. Doesn't play well with others. If we stand a chance against Brixton, you guys have to work together.
No way.
This guy's a real ass.
This job requires stealth. Look at you.
I'm trying
That
to
was
save
actually
the world, which, for
possible
the
because
record,
the McLaren,
my
I
fourth
think it's
time.
5. Well, I'm not sure what McLaren does that, but yeah,
I'm really good
seen
at
it
it.
before.
You have no idea what we're dealing with.
So basically, they're fighting Captain America, but you know, not really American. What the?
You've got one. Remember me?
On my three.
Sure.
1, 2, 3.
That was funny, okay. Honestly. Okay, I like that, okay. That was actually funny.
3 shocks will kill a man. There we go. It's a bad guy speech.
You had to open your big mouth, didn't you, huh?
Yeah, I thought it was a cool thing to say in the moment.
Honestly, I don't know what's wrong with it. There's something off with the trailer. I'll just address the positives at first, okay? Positive side, as I said, I like the girl from Mission Impossible Fallout, and she does actually have her performance. From what I see is actually great. Idris Elba, nonetheless, he is a great actor, okay? He probably has a great character backstory in this movie, but I don't like the way that they treat his character like he is given this kind of super soldier serum. I'm addressing Marvel at this point.
That's just lazy writing.
It's something that the Fast and Furious franchise is not really known for. But, well, I guess I could call this the G.I.Joe sequel. The Rock's here, so yeah, maybe this is a G.I. Joe sequel. Maybe this is not related to Fast and Furious. If this is a G.I. Joe related movie, I'd probably be okay with the concepts with it. But it's not. The sad thing, it's not. Okay? But yeah, The Rock and Jason Statham, I think they work together well that much. They actually offer comedy in a naturalistic kind of way. The Rock, sometimes he actually overstates his lines to the point that it goes from normal to corny. I guess I'll just have to turn my mind for this movie because it's actually dumb fun, okay? If we're gonna base this whole damn thing, it's not damn fun, but it's more like dumb fun, okay? I hope that they don't really actually go with the more dumb in this movie, because the more dumb that you get, the more dumb that you actually be. I actually don't know what they're trying to do with this franchise now. This whole damn franchise is turning to be the G.I. Joe movies that we didn't actually see before. I mean, sure enough, there's been G.I. Joe Rise of the Cobra and G.I. Joe Retaliation, and they're nothing close to the G.I. Joe animated series, rather. But this one is actually becoming to be the closest thing that we actually have to the G.I. Joe in the movies. Maybe Idris Elba here is some sort of like undercover version of Cobra Commander, but well, we know it's not gonna happen. But anyway, it's okay to wish. I don't care if this movie would deviate to the Fast and Furious franchise and, you know, go to the G.I. Joe franchise, because then I would gladly accept how they treat the story in it. One more thing, in the trailer, I don't like the part where they used "Why Can't We Be Friends." It's really off to be using that music in this kind of, not necessarily in this kind of movie. Maybe they could, but the editing style in it is not really fit for the movie, or for the trailer, as a fact. I actually like the second part of the trailer, the final part, not when the title came up, but the part where, you know, the action started kicking in. That was actually cool, because the music in that part of the trailer, that was actually more interesting, and it feels more of like an action movie. As far as I know, that their characters are, you know, they don't like each other, okay? But at least don't put it in a way that you are displaying to the audience that this movie is gonna be pure comedy, okay? Because this is still an action movie nonetheless. Don't oversaturate your comedy for an action movie, because that's never gonna work, okay? Some movies do that, but they always market it as balanced as they can be. The trailer actually felt like a trailer for, you know, a movie as comedic as Game Night, but actually Game Night is more comedy than action, but at least they know what they are to begin with. This movie, they should know that to begin with, this is an action movie more than a comedy movie, and they should not be implying that this movie is more comedy than action, okay? Although there's a ton of action in this. The music does give a tone to what the movie is, and the music Why Can't We Be Friends is actually some, well, as sad as it could actually be, it is usually associated with comedy, and it's unlikely that it would actually succeed when you market it like that. Cats and Dogs use that, and that is actually better because Cats and Dogs is, you know, a fun family comedy movie, okay? This one is not, okay? This is way beyond, but as I said, well, the Fast and Furious franchise has been using the word family a lot, so maybe that's what gave them the idea, but what the hell, I don't know. So, I think that's just about it. I'm explaining too much and I hate the bullshit already. So if you like my reaction to the trailer, click the like button down below, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe and consider sharing this video to your friends. It really goes a long way to me stopping from cursing anymore. But yeah, and I think that's just about it. Yeah, I think that's about it. So, peace out.